In this video, we will make half double crochet stitches. Have a foundation chain ready. Put a stitch marker in the first chain stitch from the hook. Here, look for the first V shape. The reason for placing a stitch marker here is that you might work into this stitch when making the second row later. So, the stitch marker is a reminder. Put the working yarn back in your hand. Yarn over. Look for the third chain stitch from the hook. Here, the stitch marker is placed in the first chain stitch, and here is the second one. This is the third chain stitch from the hook. You will insert your hook into the center of the V shape. Remember to yarn over once before inserting the hook. You can use your index finger to help keep the yarn over the hook in position. Now, insert your hook into the third chain stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3. Insert the hook here. Then, yarn over again and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now, there are 1, 2, 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again and pull it through all 3 loops on the hook. One half double crochet stitch is made. The next half double crochet stitch will be made into the next chain stitch here. Yarn over and insert the hook into the chain stitch. Yarn over again, pull through. Yarn over again and pull it through all 3 loops on the hook. The second half double crochet stitch is made. Continue to make half double crochet stitches until one stitch is made into each of the remaining chain stitches. Now, one row is finished. Save the progress and count the number of stitches in a row. We can look for the V shape on the top of each stitch. This V shape is the top of this half double crochet stitch. And this V shape is the top of this half double crochet stitch. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half double crochet stitches made in the first row. Notice that there are 2 chain stitches we skipped in the beginning. The first one is marked with a stitch marker, and here is the second one. Many patterns will count these 2 chain stitches as a half double crochet stitch. You will see the pattern indicate that the first 2 chain stitches count as a half double crochet stitch. We've counted earlier, there are 6 half double crochet stitches made for the first row. And here, the 2 chain stitches we skipped in the beginning count as 1 stitch. So, the total number of stitches in the row is 7, which includes the 6 half double crochet stitches we have made and 1 stitch that is formed by the 2 chain stitches we skipped in the beginning. Later, when making the second row, the final stitch will be made into this top chain stitch, here, where we placed a stitch marker in the beginning. On the other hand, some patterns might indicate the first 2 chain stitches are not considered a stitch. In this case, these 2 chain stitches will not be counted, so the total number of stitches in the first row will be the number of half double crochet stitches we have made. As we counted before, there are 6 stitches. And when working on the second row, no future stitches will be made into the 2 chain stitches we skipped in the beginning, unless a pattern states otherwise.